Once upon a time, there was a beautiful and serene village nestled among the tall and enchanting hills. In this village lived a young man named Peter. Peter was known for his politeness and humility, but unfortunately, he was also very poor. Despite his kind nature, Peter often found himself lacking the respect and honor that his friends received whenever they went out together. One day, when Peter didn't feel at home, he went to a nearby river in his village. He arrived there with a heavy heart and a troubled mind. He started pondering why people lack respect for others and why they humiliate others without any valid reason. Why is the world's behavior centered around humiliating and insulting each other? He didn't know how many disturbing thoughts were swirling in his mind, disrupting his peace of mind. Troubled by the negative behavior of others towards him, Peter hurried to seek guidance from his wise old monk. The monk had a remarkable ability to resolve such materialistic miseries in no time. He resided in a grand monastery nestled in the rugged terrain. When Peter arrived, he found the monk deeply immersed in meditation, with a few people sitting at his feet, seeking his guidance and advice. At first, Peter sat down among the other people, patiently waiting for his turn. As the monk opened his compassionate eyes, he noticed individuals burdened by life's difficulties and hardships. The monk then proceeded to address each person's suffering, one by one. When it was finally Peter's turn, he stood up, respectfully bowed before the monk, and knelt down at his feet. The monk inquired about Peter's well-being, and in response, Peter began to cry uncontrollably, pouring out his heart to the monk. Peter said to the monk, "Sir, no one respects me or considers me worthy of anything. Everyone takes me for granted, including my friends, family members, and relatives. Whenever I express my opinion among my friends, they ignore it or make fun of me. The same goes for my family and relatives. Now I'm starting to believe that I'm a person whom nobody respects." Peter continued, "Sir, wherever I go, people treat me like I'm of no use." Upon hearing this, the monk smiled warmly and gently inquired, "My child, what is it that you truly desire?" Peter replied, "Sir, I want everyone to respect and value me. I want people to listen attentively to my words and never overlook me." The monk said to Peter, "No one can disrespect or humiliate you unless you allow them to. People only treat you poorly because you have not made yourself strong and powerful. In this world, the strong often harass the weak and helpless, just like a father insulting his children, a husband insulting his wife, the rich insulting the poor, or a monk insulting his servant. In this world, it is unfortunate that the strong often insult the weak. It is important to deeply understand why people may not honor or look up to you. You must grasp the attitudes and mentality of others, as well as how they perceive things. Today, I will share 5 ways that, if implemented in your life, will earn you respect and admiration. This means that people will take you seriously, listen to your words attentively, and never disregard you again. Listen carefully to these 5 life-changing lessons that will earn you respect. The first lesson is learning to say no to people. If you constantly agree with others just to please them and maintain a good image, you're only diminishing yourself. People tend to take advantage of someone who always says yes and cannot set boundaries. This behavior erodes self-respect and gives the impression that you lack independent thoughts and opinions, always going along with others. Whenever you find it hard to say no to others, people may stop seeking your consent for any task. They assume you will always agree. When you start saying yes to every request, people may stop valuing your time and start delegating tasks they could have done themselves. Due to your hesitation, you end up doing things without much thought and end up regretting it. Consequently, you waste precious time that could have been used for self-improvement and personal growth. Moreover, the person in front of you may not even appreciate your help if they feel that you do the same for everyone. Therefore, it's important to learn not to always say yes. Before deciding whether to help someone or not, take a moment to think carefully and then respond. Remember, your happiness doesn't solely depend on keeping everyone else happy, by constantly saying yes to everyone's requests. You may end up feeling unhappy and your self-respect may suffer. So it's crucial to learn to say no when necessary. The second lesson you need to learn, Peter, is to stop complaining. Every person already has their own problems in life, and nobody likes someone who constantly complains and cries about their own problems. Everyone distances themselves from such individuals and wants to be free from them, as everyone is already dealing with their own life's challenges. So, they need someone who can make them laugh, make them feel good, lighten the burden of their mind, and take them away from their problems for a while. They don't need someone who constantly cries in front of them about their own problems and sorrows in life. So instead of complaining, try to find solutions to your problems yourself. Furthermore, there is no point in sharing your life problems with people, as they may either mock you behind your back or distance themselves from you. Therefore, if you want to maintain your self-respect and earn the respect of others, it's best to let go of the habit of constant complaining. Afterwards, the monk proceeded to teach Peter the third lesson on earning people's respect. He advised Peter, don't always make yourself readily available to others. If you are constantly at everyone's beck and call, people will lose respect for you and start treating you like garbage. Peter, no matter how much we value someone in our lives or how important they are to us, the person on the receiving end may perceive us as worthless. Peter, always remember that in this world, the one who is less available is considered valuable, while the one who is always available holds no value. It's similar to how we cannot live without water, yet we often take it for granted because of its abundant availability. On the other hand, we can survive without a precious diamond, but we value it more because of its scarcity. That's why the less available you are to people, the more they will seek you out and respect you. Fourth lesson, always follow through on your word. Remember that nobody appreciates dishonesty or unreliability. If you want people to respect and value you, it's essential to avoid making false promises or speaking insincerely. Be honest and honor your commitments, no matter what. By staying true to your word, you will earn the respect of others. Conversely, if you deceive people, it's challenging to regain their trust or belief, even for a moment. That's why it's important to live up to your words. Only then will people respect you, otherwise, they won't. If you are firm in your promises and decisions, everyone will surely respect you. People lose respect among their friends and society due to false promises and words. So, always avoid these things that damage respect, or else you'll also lose respect among your loved ones. Afterward, the monk paused and said, Peter, it takes years to build respect, but we can lose it easily due to our small mistakes and bad habits. This is also a reason why people may not respect us. After imparting these 4 valuable lessons to Peter, the monk shared the final lesson on how to earn honor and respect. He said, My child, one of the significant reasons for our humiliation in this world and society is poverty. Peter, a man impoverished in this world, lacks both friends and relatives. He faces insults and embarrassment at every turn, feeling like a curse upon himself. To make matters worse, the greatest humiliation a poor person endures is within their own home. When word gets out that we lack money, everyone starts to look at us with pity. For someone living in poverty, life can feel like walking on a path of thorns. To break free from this cycle, it's important to develop qualities that can help you overcome it. This is also a major reason why you may not receive the respect you deserve. If you want others to value and respect you, you need to make changes within yourself. Strive to become the best version of yourself, and you will start to see people treating you with the respect and value you deserve. After conveying all of this, the monk ceased preaching to Peter and bestowed upon him a blessing for a bright and joyful future, free from disrespect. With the blessing bestowed, the monk resumed his meditation. Peter, now standing, expressed gratitude to the master for imparting these 5 timeless lessons. Once again, Peter respectfully bowed before the master and departed from there. Now, Peter applied all 5 teachings of the monk to his life, and it didn't take long for him to witness significant changes that brought him respect, honor, and value. This transformation completely changed Peter's life. Suddenly, everyone started respecting and honoring him, seeing him as a man of high values. Peter had finally achieved the respect he had always desired.